Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 10th episode of Ijiranaide and Nagatoro-san. And last episode, we had some pretty exciting stuff, like a fake date that got Nagatoro a little bit jealous. Just a bit, right? She just looked so unhappy during that entire segment, eventually just kind of putting a hard stop to the whole situation. That was pretty great. So this episode, I mean, the very first frame we have is just like a really big old smile on her face, and I can assume Senpai's the one next to her, so yeah, let's jump in and see exactly what's going on here. Are we walking to school, from school? Are we going to her place? We'll find out. So let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1. Hee 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 hee. It's like, why are you looking at me like that? Sure, I'm not gonna say no to that. But what do you have in mind? Wait, what? Giodori, I never heard that term. But obviously it's not gonna be what he thinks it is. Oh, tan lines though. I suspected about a swimming girl. Oh, good. Wow, okay. That escalated further than I thought it would. Yeah, that might be what she's referring to. A warm treat. I just, I was just sitting here confused mostly because I knew it wasn't what he was thinking. Always. He is a teenager after all. But it's still a nice treat though. I mean, nothing really to complain about. I'm a big boy, I can handle it myself. Also, if I wants to blow it a couple times first. And open it. Yeah, Giodori, nationally protected chicken breed. Blah blah blah. Yeah, very much chicken-related term. But okay, Jidori can also be taking a picture or video of oneself, like a selfie, essentially. Yeah, selfie, video, selfie, self-taken picture. So it's a pun. Jidori can mean either one. Right. Because one, the do is the kanji for like bird. The other one is the kanji for like taking a picture. Jidori, okay, I'm all caught up now. My lack of Japanese knowledge strikes again. But I learned something, so. Senpai, I see you're doing your best. You seem pretty stiff, Senpai. I mean, in what way? Just watching the suffering from a safe distance, from up above. That is some very creative running posture. Doesn't seem effective. How do you even run like that? I'm just surprised I didn't fall over at any point. Yeah, she probably knows how to run pretty well. Maybe she could help you. It was a pretty embarrassing looking running. But then you should work to improve yourself. You have an athletic girlfriend over here, so. Sure, but you shouldn't use it as an excuse to not improve a little bit on your weaknesses. If you have, especially if you have a need to. Like you have gym class. I don't think that's true. I think you get gains more quickly if you have talent, but... Okay. That sounds exciting. Yeah, that sounds exactly like a sports anime. Okay, it's a jacket. I thought it was like a life reserve or something. I don't know. The color just looked kind of weird. Because you suck at it, we want you to improve. And what is she wearing? I wonder. Wow. I mean, that suits her so well. I mean, it's, yeah, like the running kind of outfit, but it's gonna be a little bit hard to look at her. It's also some of them tan lines. Well said. Bit of an anime genre shift. Like, why is he even wearing a jacket or sweater, whatever you want to call it, hoodie? Anyway, because it doesn't look like it's necessary to just make you hotter. And I think he's already probably have enough reason to sweat right now. Oh dear lord. Okay, let's not get too distracted. I mean, if that's in his sight, it's probably not gonna fall behind. I mean, if there's ever motivation to run, that would be it. But I mean, give him a temporary boost at least. I sure it lived. Yeah, I bet. I had to carry him the other half. I don't think she'd do that. What are you thinking, Nagatoro? Kimoi? Well, yeah. Kinda already knew that. I think she's trying to get him angry so he performs better. I think that's a strategy here. Yeah, I would imagine it would. Okay, that's not have the intended effect. I will let you know right now. At least has a different effect on me. But okay, I guess it worked on him. Sort of. I mean, he was already staring at that, so, you know, smacking it just gonna make things worse. Or better, I guess, depends on your perspective. Good job, senpai. I knew you had it in you. I mean, he's dead now, but he did it. We're gonna run some more? Yeah, this is almost... I wasn't ready for that. Okay, you gotta be doing this on purpose, Nagatoro. Oh god. I just... I said... Just, you know, yeah, Yeah, I would not blame him one bit. I mean, he could sure use the help, but, I think he's actually blushing more than he is. I think he already is. Oh god, are we doing the fusion dance? That just, I can almost feel the pain. Oh. Yoshi? That shirt. I heart dog. She just walks in on this hardcore hand holding. Wow, she actually made the reference. Okay, okay. Sasuga Yoshi. Okay, we're back in the art club room. I'll do it for you, senpai. What is that referring to? Being a model? That face. That might be a new one. Fumu. So, Nagatoro's gonna be the model. With these friends when you have a cute girl bullying you every day. Oh, really? That's a pretty good offer. Yeah, it's not the kind of offer you say no to. That's sound. Do you even know any guys? Like, aside from the, faceless guys from a couple scenes, does he even know any guys? Like, does he have a single male friend is what I'm trying to say. I don't remember seeing one. You don't sound very convincing with that tone of voice. Okay, negotiations have succeeded. I might regret this decision. What if she chooses her birthday suit? What do you do then? That? Oh. Does she have that outfit? Okay. I thought he meant like she could pick her own outfit. Okay, I think I get it now. So, how is this gonna go down? I'm looking forward to her coming back, yeah. Never doubt Nagatoro. Man, could you imagine walking here in that outfit? Like, I didn't feel this way during the dream sequence and stuff, but man, that's gotta be an embarrassing outfit to wear. Like at school. Like in a fantasy setting it's fine, but like when it's clearly cosplay, like yeah. That's gotta be an embarrassing outfit to wear. Like, yeah, really well done, for sure. It's really an amazing outfit all around. They haven't been too involved in this episode, but they've been around. Okay, yeah, they're okay. They did come in. That's a very sexy outfit, so. In this case, normal would be sexy because it's a sexy outfit. Yukerun desu kedo. That's really a sharp pencil. Cool. I would definitely come by. Okay, so she's not official member. She's like a helper, like Mikoto from the one visual novel I'm currently reading. Okay, that's a little surprising, but I guess that sort of worked out. Her outfit being half tucked in bugs me though. Okay, wow, okay. Getting some art club flashbacks. So that's the club president girl that's never showed up. Because I saw her like on the list of characters, but kind of yeah, hiding her face. Yeah, but she's no Nagatoro. Okay, so she's a second year, so... Yeah, she should still be at the school. She did say we second years, right? Always encouraging, aren't we? Okay, I don't think he would enjoy that too much. A couple of other people might too. That would be amazing. Neko Kiso. Your voice kind of cracked there. Reverse. The ears actually twitched. He actually doesn't make that good of a trap actually. So maybe not do that. They're having a good time. Oh, is that gonna be the president girl? That I think it actually might. What does she think about them using the clubroom as a hangout space? Because I imagine she might not be a big fan of that. Hiding his charm in the closet. They actually went along with it easier than I thought. Of course, if she does find them, we're gonna have to have even more explaining to do. It's like, why are these 4 girls in this room? Probably just assume he kidnapped them. But anyway, yeah, this is the president, so how's this gonna go? Because if they start flirting, Nagatoro's gonna come out of that room real quick. Well, you haven't showed up before now. At least not while the cameras were rolling. That is not it. She didn't even say much. Man, those beautiful red eyes. No wonder they were hiding them. Whack-a-mole. She does have a bit of an intimidating aura to her. Yeah, I could get lost in those eyes. Yeah, that's a lot of snacks for one person. Makes you kind of wonder if other people were here. They use this as like a den to just bring a bunch of women into. Yeah, no snacks are probably a pretty big hint that that's happening. Yeah, he wouldn't do that. He doesn't really invite them. They just kind of show up. I kind of want to look up her voice actress. She does sound familiar. It is totally your fault. A warning. How scary. Oh, is that gonna be like the cat girl drawing? Yeah, but wow, it actually turned out pretty well. Yeah, he really captured her there. You know, art is a very subjective thing, and oh gee. But where will we eat snacks? Please don't close down the club. Maybe you should say something, senpai? Anything? Okay. Nagatoro might have a thing or two to say. Oh, yeah, this could be quite something. Yeah, make it dress up like a sexy cat girl. Don't worry about it. I lock her in the closet. Oh yeah, tell her this girl that shows up like halfway through the show starts mouthing off. How about because it's fun? Like you're having fun. Isn't that not the point of a club? Having a good time with your friends and enjoying your youth. Yeah, he draws very seriously. His music, though. I don't even know what that word was. He said Kusa Majime, though, so. It's pretty funny when I understand the Japanese but not the English. Half quit. Maybe you should hand those reins over to Nagatoro. Okay, I mean, sure. That could be fun. Bit of a challenge here. Okay, so this is the direction we're going. Okay, we have our terms. We have our setup for next episode. Yeah, she's hyped for this. With Nagatoro by your side, I have faith in you. And yeah, you do. Pretty much perfectly done off the episode. But man, is a president intimidated. Kind of like the opposite of Nagatoro in a lot of ways. I need a stretch. It's actually more than halfway through the show. Like, episode 10, she finally shows up and then starts making demands and threatening to shut it down. Pretty messed up. Okay, that was the 10th episode of Ijiranaide Nagatoro-san. And this was a pretty cool episode. Definitely one that transitions us into kind of like the late game, the final arc, right? Our big like an actual multi-episode conflict arises, being the survival of the club, right? But of course that was later in the episode. What happened at the beginning of the episode was running, right? I mean, we already knew that Senpai wasn't very athletic. Like that's always been his thing. He's part of a culture club. He paints and stuff, and of course even in cases like that, you still have like gym class, you still have to do some degree of physical activity, and he's not good at it. Like he just do absolutely horrible running posture, and since he has Nagatoro as his kohai who is very athletic, like she helps out with the swimming club and stuff, like she's like polar opposite of him on the scale of physical fitness, right? So she's in a pretty good position to help him. He not too gung-ho on that though. He was very like he had kind of a defeatist attitude with it. Well, it's just people are good at some things and bad at some things, so if I'm bad at something, I should just stay bad at it forever. That was kind of the gist of his logic, but Nagatoro did not quite swallow that, so she eventually got him to run. And yeah, basically getting ready for like a really, like, what did they say, 5-kilometer run? Like a pretty lengthy run. So really was going to be a challenge for Senpai for sure. And she shows up in in kind of a pretty like a running outfit, right? But the thing is, it was a pretty sexy running outfit. I mean, probably just because she is the one that's wearing it, right? There was a lot of focus shots on that butt, by the way, just like a lot. Like, there's these 1 or 2 points where Senpai himself focused on it, but the camera definitely focused on it quite a bit. I mean, at some points it looked like it was almost painted on. Just, you know, as far as certain things that I say, I hold back a lot in my reactions because we're on YouTube, right? Family friendly YouTube. But just I had a lot of thoughts during certain segments of this running scene. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Just one of those moments that you're kind of reminded that Nanashi's other works, right? You know, the kind of background that he has. It's one of those things, right? So, but yeah, we did our run pretty successfully. She did everything she could to like motivate him to do all of it, and he did pretty well. Ended up with some stretching. Yeah, that one shot of her just like looking through her own arms and legs at Senpai while she's bent over. Just, yeah, you know, yeah, there was a lot going on here. And then we had the fusion dance. That was great. Like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people were thinking that it looked like the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance, and Yoshi showed up to actually call it that. Like, yeah, I mean, I was like half sure it was an intentional reference, but she straight up confirmed it, so that was great. So, and then we had some more modeling, which makes sense because I mean he's part of the art club, so modeling is that being like a recurring thing makes a lot of sense. And he actually got her to wear the cat outfit, right? Like the one we see in the video game and or like dream sequence stuff, right? That outfit, like, she just made it, right? He's like, yeah, could you wear this for me? Like saying it like she's like believing she wouldn't do it. And she just shows up the next day wearing it, which was great. Like just walking through school wearing that. All of her friends giving her like a certain kind of look in response to that. It's pretty great. And that one shot we kept seeing her of when she was like, you know, hands in that position, looking back. It was a great pose, honestly. Definitely top tier pose. I'm glad that's the one we chose to like really draw. Also, apparently Sakura got together with that one club, so apparently they're getting along pretty well. So good for them. And we actually had some stuff with the president. I saw her on the list of names pretty early on, but she never actually showed up, so I was a little confused on that, but she finally did. We got some like quick flashback stuff to somewhat introduce her as an existence, and then actually had her come into the classroom in the current time. So, and Senpai made sure to hide everyone because, yeah, you don't really want to have a bunch of you don't want to have the president walk in when you're essentially treating the club room as like a hangout party location for a bunch of people that aren't even part of the club and aren't really the more respectable members of the school, right? Like Yadu, you know, kind of characters, right? So making a big commotion and stuff, like it's basically, yeah, nothing that the president would be too happy about, basically. So he made sure to hide them, but eventually Nagatoro came out because there's only so much of listening to somebody else bully Senpai that she can take before she has to intervene. I did quite like the scene where they were in the storeroom thingy together, and like one by one their friends were like making comments about who she is, like calling her his ex and stuff, and Nagatoro kept like denying it like one by one. I don't know, just the way that scene was executed, I found it pretty funny. And yeah, she saw the snacks on the table. That made it pretty clear. So yeah, she just really comes across as a no fun allowed person, right? She just had a serious look the whole time and just really had nothing nice to say at all. Like not at all. So, but it did lead to our final conflict, which is basically to fight for the survival of the club. This is the love nest, the hangout spot, so we can't just let it be destroyed. So we gotta fight for it. So basically we're gonna have 2 different exhibits for the festival, and whoever gets the most votes wins, right? Yeah, I'm sure you've seen a somewhat fairly similar setup to resolve a conflict in various other anime, right? It's fairly common, so. But it is a chance for us to work together on a common goal to protect what matters to us, so it's gonna be a lot of fun to see, for sure. We already had some speculating about what to do even before that scene, like the whack-a-mole and stuff, so I'm sure we'll come up with something pretty good. Hopefully something that doesn't give Senpai a concussion. Also, keener, like, is that even a real word? I mean, I guess it is, but it's always just funny to me whenever I see an English word in subtitles that's a translation of a Japanese word that I actually do know, but I don't know the English. It's very rare that it happens, but occasionally. But just Keener, that just sounds so stupid. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, really good episode for sure. Get me pretty hyped for the final arc and see how things will go. Hopefully we can check out the Yakisoba booth as well. That's in, the one that Nagatoro's swimming club people are a part of. That could be cool to check, to at least swing by there at least once during the festival. So, yeah, that's all I really got to say on the episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you click the like button and support me on Patreon, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.